was a man driving his car into the woods on a spring evening. His name was Mr. Peters. The primroses were just beginning to bloom, but the trees were still bare, and it was cold. The birds had stopped singing an hour ago. Mr. Peters hears a faint crying and pulls over to the side of the road. He sees a bird squawking, trying to free itself. As Mr. Peters gets close to the swan, he hears strange cries, almost human.
Poor little bird. Here, let me help you out.
He entangles the bird, swims to the middle of the water, and begins preening itself with great dignity. Mr. Peters starts to walk away when he realizes the bird is okay. A voice from the water yells at him. It's a little green man with a yellow crown and a long beard.
Well, sir, I see you are presumptuous enough to know at least some of the laws of magic. You think by pure good fortune you have saved the forest king from a difficulty. You should have some fabulous reward.
I expect 3 wishes. No more, no less. I was trying to be nice to you, but since you're being such a nasty little troll, I deserve it.
3 wishes you want? A clever man? Well, I have yet to hear of human beings make good use of those 3 wishes. They usually end up worse off than they started, and they usually use the last wish undoing the other 2. But here, take your 3 wishes. Don't blame me if you use the last wish undoing the other 2.
Mr. Peters caught the leaves and put 2 of them carefully in his pocket. When he looked up, he saw the swan swimming in the middle of the water again.
I'll be prudent. I am the prudent sort, after all. Let's see. What has my heart always desired? I don't need money. I'm a simple man. In good health. Strong as an ox. But you know what I've always wanted? Someone to love. Someone to grow old with, to spend my time with. To listen to music with. To dance with. That would be nice. Okay, don't be rash. I wish I had a wife as beautiful as this forest.
A tremendous clacking and splashing broke from the surface of the water, but nothing happens. He shrugs his shoulders, slips into his sleeping bag, and falls asleep. He wakes that morning and the birds are chirping. Climbing out of the water is the most beautiful girl he has ever seen. His eyes get big.
Are you the wife I wish for? You're beautiful. Hair as white as a swan, the eyes the color of the water. Am I dreaming?
You're not dreaming, silly. I am your wife. My name is Lisa.
She got into the car. Mr. Peters ties a veil to her head, and they drive off to get married. Mr. Peters shows around the farm, the bees, the cows,
A cow.
the gardens, the primroses, the river.
Do swans ever sit up here?
Oh yes, sometimes I see them on the edge of the water.
She is gentle and friendly, busies herself with housework. Mr. Peters takes notice that she is not happy.
Are you okay, Lita?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm still making strawberries. I'll be back in a moment.
Clock ticks. Hours later. Mr. Peters is by himself at the table. Lita enters weeping. She makes him supper. One evening, returning from work, he sees Lita down by the water. The swan swims up. She goes to the edge of the water and cries.
Oh, I miss you too. Wait! Don't leave me here. Take me with you, please.
Are you okay, honey?
This is my sister. I cannot stand being away from her.
But she's, that means you're,
A swan. Yes, I am.
Oh, no, when humans and birds marry, it always turns tragic. I shall use my second wish to turn you back. Or even better, I could turn her into human so you two could be companions.
No! I never asked that of her.
Is it hard being human?
Yes, very.
Do you love me at all?
Yes, I do love you! But I miss my old life, back in the forest. Cool grasses, mist and sunrise. I miss being with my sister, the feel of water sliding off my back, drifting down the blue-green stream.
Then I shall turn you back.
But who would iron your socks, cook your meals, see to the hen?
I shall do it myself, like I did before we married.
Mr. Peters did his best to make her happy. They listened to beautiful music and dance, buy her presents and jewelry, and even offered to take her around the world. Eventually she grew thin and pale. One night while she was sleeping, she wailed.
I can't understand you. I can't
Mr. Peters bows down, gives her a kiss goodbye, took a leaf from his pocket, and blew it out the window. Lita turns back into a swan, and he takes her to the brink of the water.
Goodbye, Lita. I will forever love you.
The swan comes over to him and gently lays her head around his neck, then swims away.
Well, my friend, I see you haven't managed so well with the first two wishes. What will you do with your last? Turn yourself into a swan or lead her back into a girl?
I shall do neither. Swans and humans are better in their own shapes.
In an empty house, a phone rings.
Yes, thank you for inviting me, Molly. But me and my swans are just fine. Yeah, I've got rheumatism. No, I'm not moving to a dry spot. Yet 2 men broke in and the swans practically gouged their eyes out. Yes, those 2 carried those men and dropped them in the water. Wherever I go, whether milking cows, collecting honey, they're always with me. No, I don't wish for another life. 2 wishes are enough for me. I'll always stay faithful to Lita. Okay, good night.
What's that sad sound? Why are those swans singing so sweetly? Jacob, you up? It's me, your sister. What's this? A feather? What do you do? Smile on your face. You die happy, my brother. You die happy.
Bring it home for the 3rd wish!
Starring